Believers, it's that time again. It's season 2, episode 23. The Cueto Cup begins, and we've got a very, very violent death to talk about, so stick around.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
It's the most violent song.
Are they casting for a Pitch Perfect 3?
You got it.
Oh, I
Because
got the
Rachel
role.
is definitely in it.
No, I don't audition. I accept.
She
Nice.
takes roles. Guys, this is the Lucha Underground After Show right here on AfterBuzz TV. My name is Ty Matthews. Y'all can find me on all forms of social media at Ty Matthews PMA. Joining me as always, Jimbo. We missed you so much
Oh
last
man,
week.
I have insight for you about my missing
Do you?
situation.
About how you went missing?
Yeah, I went missing at bar wrestling.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I
right.
know.
That's right, you
Filmed
did.
Cage and Pentagon and other Lucha Underground stars wrestle.
See, there you go. It was still lucha-centric activity.
I was
Willie
supposed
Mack.
to go and I forgot.
Willie Mack gave me
course you
some
did.
inside information about things we were wondering.
About
I don't know
about the Cueto Cup or
about his match, his all night long match.
Oh!
I don't know if we want to wait till you intro yourself and maybe
We'll
your
get to that. We'll
parents.
get to that,
No,
guys.
let's-
You can find Jimbo in the booth at Jimbo in the booth.
Hey,
Next to him,
Hooray.
you can find her online at Rachel Sam Evans.
don't stop.
Or
Same
Rachel Same
bands.
Bands.
Yeah, it depends on
right,
every brand,
right.
yeah.
There, got it. Or you can find her on youtube.com/gnarled.
www.youtube.com/gnarled.
Yeah. She loves the devil.
Nope, I don't, because that's a Christian ideology.
Oh,
I
that's
love
true.
Satan.
You love, yeah.
Yes,
Right.
Hail Hydra.
Hail Satan. Hail Hydra,
Hail
and,
Hydra.
and Hail Satan. Guys, it's Rachel Sam Evans.
Hi, welcome to me.
Oh, oofa doofa.
Oh man, oh man.
Well,
My parents are here.
Rachel's parents are here,
Yay.
guys.
My mom is literally playing games on her phone right now.
As she should
Like
be.
as they were introducing me, Mom. They were introducing
Is that
me.
Candy Crush or is that Bejeweled? There you go.
It's rude. Like they were.
It's rude is what it
like they
is.
were putting me over. Look, my dad has his headphones on and is staring at me with. Put your phone away, Mom. For once in my life.
Oh man. Well, before we get into season 3, episode 23, The Cup Begins, Rachel, can you please take us through last week's episode?
I know that this is the second time I've done it, but I hate it already. Okay, so last week's episode. Part 2. Right? Yes.
Part 2 of?
The all night long match.
Okay, go.
That's
Oh,
what
you
happened,
broke a
right?
nail?
I brought. Oh yeah. Look at this.
Jeez.
Look at this. Oh God, Dad, stop! I know.
You're a mess.
So I'm a mess. I know I'm poor. Okay. So the part 2 of the all night long match, which was pretty cool.
Sure.
It ended, which was also pretty cool. Didn't someone cheat? Mundo? He had friends. Ah, good. And Mac, but that wasn't so good. Mac wasn't so good. But he did well. He was like, he killed it for
Right.
sure. That was great. Oh God. He after that, what happened? Pop quiz. What happened? What's the next match? Pop quiz.
Mill and Prince Puma?
That was the last match. There was a middle one. Trios.
There you go.
Oh my word.
There you go.
Drago was like, I'm on your team, and then he was like, JK, she's my master now, but he's still blue.
She's the man now, dog.
Yeah,
But he's
she's
still blue.
But he's still blue. What's gonna happen this week? Who knows? Cool. So he steps over his wounded partner. He spits, and then he steps over his wounded partner, and then he's bad. He's bad now. But is he? What? Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
and
answer is
then,
yes.
Yeah, and then Mill and Puma, Dark Puma.
Right, there you go, DP.
DP, yeah. They have a match, and it was like okay, but it was like fine. It was like an okay match. But the cool part is when Puma brick housed him.
There you go.
God,
Lionel
I'm so-
Richie would have been proud.
I'm exhausted.
You did it. You did it.
I'm
You
so
did it. Let's
exhausted.
Good job, Rachel.
That was horrifying.
That was great.
I
That
did
was-
okay.
That was great.
I said all the things.
You just have to do that like 20 more times.
I know. I'm inevitably gonna get better at it.
Right.
You
Well,
remember how good I am?
Or worse.
No. I'm really good at
God damn it, Steve.
Mom, if you were wearing your headphones, you could hear the joke.
It's the full experience. There's a headset right next
It's
to you.
behind you. No, it's okay. No, they're playing the what is this?
Jeopardy theme?
You shouldn't have told her. I really wanted to see where she was going.
I was like, Trivia Man.
Trivia Man.
Is where my head
That's
was.
Alex Trebek's nom de
Trivia
plume.
Man. That's it. I love when you say that.
Well, when I saw Willie Mack last week, he told me that this second half was a completely different taping. It wasn't back to back because we were wondering if they were back to back.
Right. Yeah.
And he was also very upset that they cut out a move sequence he did. I guess he put the guy on his shoulders for the fireman's carry, and he did the Wade Barrett Wasteland, roll through, pick him up, another one, roll through, pick him up.
Oh,
and
okay.
then he hit him with his...
The Samoan drop?
Yeah, the Samoan back cracker thing that he does, but they only cut to the last one of the three.
That would have been so
Why
he
would
was
they
so
cut that
pissed.
out?
I don't know,
Maybe
but he
just
was
time.
not happy about it.
I mean,
I imagine that takes a long time to do.
if you're gonna say this might go all night long, why cut out sequences?
I mean, but to be fair, it's not all night long. It's literally all episode long. It's however long they have on the show.
But that's not suspend your brain, you dick.
No, they literally say that. They literally say this match will go however long we have in the episode.
Yeah.
Well, they're being terrible too. Let me live in this
The
world.
terrible twos.
The terrible two.
Oh, imagine Stryker and Vampiro
As babies?
as toddlers.
Can we get
Muppet
Can we
Babies
get a
Lucha
Lucha Underground
Underground?
Muppet Babies?
Yes, yes.
Boy.
Oh
Temple
Whoa.
babies.
Temple me.
I know we've got artists watching. Please, someone draw that.
You can make it happen.
Right. That's incredible.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Is Dario like the
He's a little slimy baby.
No, but what was it like the grandmother or the
I literally have no
Oh, like the
idea.
nanny?
Yeah, like
The
who was
with,
that?
like, the legs
you
and,
never
like,
you
the
never
stockings?
see, you just see her
No.
hands and her feet the entire time.
Oh yeah.
That's funny. No, I want to see Baby Dario even
With
more.
the slick back
But
hair.
yeah, Baby Dario would just be
Super
like
greasy.
Boss Baby. Oh, Boss Baby.
It would just be Boss Baby.
Oh, you've seen Boss Baby? I love Dario.
Only it's just about the devil.
It's just Dario, and he's just petting like a stuffed animal, but the stuffed
the Red Bull.
It's a little stuffed bull. That's genius. That's genius. Well, guys, speaking of Dario, speaking of Dario's office, speaking of that Red Bull, we start off...
Soggy boy.
Soggy boy. We
Yeah.
start off in Dario's office with Pentagon Dark, the newly healed Pentagon Dark. His arms are all akimbo. They're all better again.
Yeah, God bless.
He got bless.
Oh, bless it.
Welcome
Bless
back.
up.
Bless
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, bless up.
Too much DJ Khaled. Now, Pentagon's angling for a spot in the Cueto Cup.
Yeah.
But the Cueto Cup's got 32 spots.
The entire roster.
That's damn near everyone.
He's gonna be one.
Everyone on the roster.
Stryker and Vamp said that several times in the episode. The entire roster is in this cup.
Including Vinny Massaro.
Yeah.
Including Vinny
Well,
Massaro.
finally get to see the snoring elbow.
Vinny Massaro versus Cage in the first round.
Shut up.
Shut
Yep.
your little mouth.
Yep.
That's silly.
I hope he has the pizza and Cage just takes it and like crumbles.
Ew.
It turns to
greasy,
ash.
greasy gauntlet. Ew.
That's an interesting why. Okay, because it's funny. I mean, I get it, but
You got it.
okay.
Right.
Will you get him in here?
Who, Vinny Massaro?
Yeah.
I would love to. Vinny,
Vinny.
at Snoring Elbow, next time you're in LA, please come on our show.
Everyone tweet at him right now.
Let's talk about
we can
pizza.
Skype him in.
Let's talk about pizza. Let's talk about Lucha Underground.
I have a lot of pictures of me crying, so just send them to him and be like, "Why are you doing this? Come into the show. Why are you doing this?"
Dario's office.
What?
Dario's office.
Dario's office.
Yeah.
Talk about the Cueto Cup.
He's scared.
There
Dario's
is one
scared.
spot. I will say there is one spot I should have gotten the brackets. The brackets are available online if you want to go check those out. There is one spot in the first round that's all question marks. So
That's not Rey Mysterio?
No.
No.
If it was one
Was
question
that a
mark,
funny
it might
If
be.
it was just one, if it was
That's a funny joke.
if
right?
it was one very stylized question mark.
That's really interesting.
I didn't realize until I was looking at these brackets, where the hell is King Cuerno? I'm sure there's all sorts of political answers. Don't at me, but I miss King Cuerno.
That's an interesting thing to
Oh,
say.
yeah. I'll have to ask you about that off the air because I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know,
All I know is Pentagon almost broke Dario's arm.
but I'm pretty sure King Cuerno.
I think he's going to.
I could be mistaken. I don't think King Cuerno's in the tournament
Who
or
points,
around.
Who points their finger in formerly dead man's face?
Man.
And threatens him
Well,
like,
if you
oh, you're
own
not
him-
going to break my arm.
A guy
Like, why
that's
would you
known
do
for
that?
breaking bones.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why would you do
Your
that?
finger's very breakable.
Dario's whole, like, you could just, like, and just his whole thing would break. But
He's like
It's
one
like
of
a
those.
Wyatt's.
He's like one of those puppets that you push the
press the
button and he
button and
just,
they just crumble.
collapses.
I like this side of Mel though.
Of who's that?
Pentagon?
Nope, I meant
sorry?
Pentagon. I
Pentagon
meant
Dark?
Pentagon. I'm sorry. I slept for 3 hours last night.
Okay.
So, like, bear with me. I know what we're
Your
talking
parents are
about.
keeping you out late, huh?
Oh my god, my parents are wild. Look at, don't stop, get it. Look, my dad's literally sleeping.
It's a comfortable couch.
It's a comfy couch.
It's a comfy couch.
Oh, it's a comfy
It's
couch.
being
No, it's actually not that comfy of a couch.
Oh,
It's
man.
not. But no, I like the side of Pentagon because I'm seeing him without anything else. Like, I feel like every time I see him, there's always stuff around us to distract from his character
Sure.
for some reason.
Like thousands of other Pentagons.
Yeah.
Like at the end
In
of last
different
season.
masks.
Right.
Yeah, that's too much for me.
Too many Pentagons.
It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much. Hey, missed you.
What's
I
up?
was thinking Lucha Underground should definitely make fidget spinners just so Doyo can
Oh.
spin it.
Oh,
I spin it. It's a. Oh, that's cute.
you don't even know. You don't even
Oh
know.
my God, Ty.
Fidget spinner.
Oh, why would you give that to her? Oh
This is my life now.
The first match.
I'm pretty sure we had a child in the studio on my last show that was literally recording right before this. I'm pretty sure she was playing with a version of this on her phone.
Oh,
Shut up.
No, not you. My friend has one of those. Why is that a
A
story
fidget
that I
spinner
told?
app. That's a great story.
Thank you.
You got it. Nailed it in one.
Oh.
Check the gate. Moving on.
Oh, yeah.
Starting off the Cuero Cup, we've gotten the Mac versus Mala Suerte.
Hell yeah.
This was legitimately one of my favorite matches in a very long time.
That's an interesting thing to say. Please
Yes.
elaborate it as to why.
It was a very good match. It was a very good.
It started slow for me, but I liked where it went.
Right, absolutely. There was a lot of classic lucha libre in there.
A lot of low stuff, which I dug.
There's a lot of low stuff. There was that spot where Mala Suerte went up to the top rope, looked like he was going to jump clear across the ring, and then just jumped down and hit that senton.
It's a little rabbit.
Holy shit! Did you hear?
Exactly.
It was like rabbit hops.
Right.
I loved it.
No, Mala
that
Suerte
was
is
pretty
great.
funny.
I've sorely missed the Rabbit Tribe.
I don't. You know, this is silly. Make them do something else with their hands
Oh, the Rabbit Tribe?
when they. Ooh,
Why?
Boogity boogity.
It's supposed to be silly.
I know,
That's
but
the point.
Oh, but it doesn't look silly in the way that I want it to look silly.
How so?
I think maybe he just needs to commit to it more.
Okay.
Put a little body into it.
Right.
Yeah, maybe that's it, honestly. Because if you're going to do something dumb,
Dude.
you got to do it 100%. Trust me. I live my life this way.
That's fair. I just watched your fatality.
Did you?
Dark
Did you
Five.
like it?
It was pretty awesome.
It's fun. I did a Dark 5 about Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's
to
pretty
watch that.
incredible.
watch
She
it.
reenacted different fatalities. It was
Oh,
pretty
my
awesome.
bones! Ouch!
But I legitimately really liked this because people don't realize that Willie Mack was originally trained in Lucha Libre and
Yeah.
has a very grounded base
Yeah.
in the Lucha Libre style. And so lots of arm drags, all that
Lots
stuff.
of weird lucha hop over
Exactly.
Yeah.
crazy things.
You know.
It took me back to when I first started filming wrestling, and I was like, "Oh, this little cholo guy and
Right.
Little
and
Cholo.
Willie Mack,
Right,
are
right.
tearing it
Spoiler
up,
alert.
doing all this cool
Right.
stuff."
Right.
My
Yeah, it was good
favorite
stuff.
was probably the crucifix bomb, though.
Yes. Oh my
Explain.
gosh. Yes.
So when Willie Mack was bent over,
Yeah.
Mela Suerte, is that how you say
Yes.
it?
Yes. Mala
Hopped
Suerte.
over his back, but he takes like his arms.
Oh, and then the
he
yeah.
flips.
Jimbo, where are your figures? This is why we
I
need
know.
your. This
What's
is why we
I
need your
almost
figures.
brought them too, especially to impress your parents.
This is
Do that.
exactly.
What's wrong with you?
This is exactly. We figured out their function. It's to show
It's-
Rachel what moves are.
Oh,
I need this.
sitting in my trunk.
I need.
I
this.
need this. They're sitting in your trunk.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I failed.
Well-
I failed at
Well,
life.
what I do appreciate about this match is that it was not a squash match.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Right.
Definitely.
Because, I mean, like, that, to me, that means that the Rabbit Tribe are going to be put over in, like, some sort of serious way.
Right. Right. Exactly.
I appreciate it.
And that's one of the things that I love about the temple is that there aren't really many like NPCs. There aren't guys
Yeah.
that you look at and go like, oh, he's clearly. I mean, there's a few.
I mean-
don't get me wrong.
I mean,
There's
Bengala.
There's a couple. Well,
Tiny boy.
R.I.P. Bengala.
Number one, small boy.
Number one, small boy,
Yeah.
small soggy boy.
Arcanus? Who are you talking about?
No,
Masquerade as
Masquerade
Sagrada.
Sagrada.
He's
There
the
you go.
man.
Number one, small boy.
Number one, small boy.
But yeah, I
Wait.
mean,
Excuse me. Stop the show. Congratulations to Taya and Mundo.
Japan-
oh, there you go. There you go.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
to friends of the show and friends of the people, Taya
On their
and Mundo.
pending nuptials.
They are getting married.
Kevin Undergaro,
What's
Phil
happening
Sweeten,
right
You
now?
wanted to stop the show.
AfterBuzz TV
Oh! That's a good joke!
That's good.
That's a good
That's
joke.
real good.
No, okay, well, don't stop the show. I like it. But no, it came to my mind, and I have to say it. I'm so happy for them. That is so amazing.
It's very exciting.
I love.
Very exciting.
It's good. It's good.
It is.
If I'm not the flower girl,
Oh snap!
if
Can me and Ty be your
snap.
plus
you
ones?
watching this, Daya? If I'm not the flower girl, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do.
You'll forget the flowers.
I'll forget the flowers. That is
That's
exactly
what, that's
I'll
what
do.
you'll do.
Can Sagrada
I-
be the ring boy?
Oh, tie it to his back.
Come on.
Well, it's cute.
Come on.
What? That's what you do with ring. All the weddings I've ever been to, the ring has always been attached to a dog.
So you're comparing a little person to a dog.
I did not. Nope, because I didn't say that he should be the ring boy. Mr. Jimbo did.
And then you suggested
I'm
tying
saying-
the ring to his back.
I'm just anecdotal evidence. You're painting me to be this person that I'm not. You're painting me to be ableist, and I'm not that. I can't see. I can't make fun of people with disadvantages. Not that saying that's just. I have to go. My mom needs me to go. My mom says I gotta go.
My mom.
Get me. Oh, Dad, tell me. Oh, he's so sleepy.
Let's wrap it up.
Yes.
So
Yes,
the Mac still, I mean, obviously it was competitive. It was a competitive match, but the Mac wins.
Of course.
Did
Stunner.
Of course, the stunner. That's right. I couldn't remember if it was the stunner or the chocolate thunder bomb.
No.
Of course,
Stunner.
it was the
I
stunner.
haven't
It was
seen
the
the stunner in
pounce,
a while.
the pounce, and then
Oh,
the stunner.
man.
I love the pounce.
I feel like I haven't seen the stunner in a while. He didn't do it last episode, and he didn't do it.
I think he did it
all
all
night
night long.
long. I mean, he had to.
Yeah.
You have to do all the things.
All
yeah.
everyone.
I guess it's been 1 week.
We saw other stunners
been-
in this match.
Yeah, it's been.
We saw other stunners later on in other matches that were pretty crazy.
That's
too, to
right.
talk
We
about.
did, didn't we? So let's move on. We've got Cage doing curls and with one
Gauntlet
arm.
curls.
Gauntlet on the other arm.
Yeah.
Um,
Sweaty.
He's a sweaty boy.
He is.
Number one sweaty boy. Right.
Finally, we have one.
Right. We held a 32-man tournament
We got
to determine
did.
the number one sweaty boy.
Yeah, we got the soggy boy, we got the sweaty boy,
Cage won with flying colors.
bad boy. Yeah, I love it.
Bad boy for life.
Yeah, bad boy.
Oh boy.
You see that?
Someone please make a gift of that.
Don't. I have enough.
So Dario pays Cage a visit, gives him the card of Councilman Delgado, tells him to pay him a little visit.
He says no.
He says Cage isn't gonna do what you tell him to do. No, he's a bad boy.
He's a brat.
He's
is
a
what he
he's a
is.
bratty boy.
Yeah, I like that he's growing out his facial hair too,
It's true.
which is a telltale sign of a heel.
Ooh. He does have a god inhabiting his body. I mean, if there's ever a heel turn, it's that.
If ever.
If ever.
Y'all seen Preacher?
I haven't, but I believe you.
I've seen The Mask though, so I know what happens
The
when
You
you
get it,
It's
you get it.
basically,
on.
if
You
you've
get
seen
it.
The
It
Mask,
takes
you've seen
control of your
Preacher.
body.
Yeah, I mean that's what I tell everybody.
He's gonna be smoking in like a week. Watch.
So we'll revisit that little story later on in the episode. Next up, also in the first round of the Cueto Cup, Pentagon Dark versus Argenis. Argenis may, if I remember correctly, may have been the first person to get his arm broken
I
by
think he
Pentagon
was.
in the show.
Yes.
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 So
Sure.
it all comes full circle.
Full circle, just like all those kicks.
Oh
to
my
his
gosh.
head.
Yeah.
So many.
It seemed like at any point that Argenis was down, Pentagon just kicked him in the head. It didn't matter.
Really, why wouldn't you? I guess.
It was vicious.
Yeah.
It was a vicious one.
I think my favorite was when he Irish whipped him into the corner and he did the handstand. And
Oh,
he
God.
kicked Pentagon
in the
back,
face.
and Pentagon's like, okay.
All
and
right,
he
then.
kicked him in the head, and he just fell like a tree.
That was pretty
It
incredible.
was in the head because I was like, "That was that a body shot?" Because it looked like it was just in his nose.
No, yeah.
he
Yep.
just ate it.
Just his face and head region.
Oh, that's cute.
You never headstand in front of a person that's known for their kicks.
For that long.
You're just asking
He
for
was, like,
trouble.
meditating.
Never stand next to the ring when there's a ladder match going on.
What a pull!
Was this the match?
Go on.
No, it was Aerostar. Never mind.
There was
Where
a great,
he dove into the. Ugh.
Oh, we'll
Oh
get to
gosh,
that.
right into those chairs.
Yucks a million.
There was the great. There was
That
the
was
great.
bad.
Argenis did a baseball. Or no, wait. Pentagon did a baseball slide to the outside and without a beat. Argenis did a moonsault.
Oh, of
like
course.
He slid out and then was like,
I
oh.
love those moments of just like zero hesitation, you know?
And Zero Miedo, yeah.
And Cero Miedo.
Cero
Miedo. There you go.
Miedo.
There you go.
I know at one point.
How do you say zero in Hebrew?
Cero Miedo.
How do you-
Chaba, chaba, chaba. That's
Come
how.
on. Come on.
I'm allowed to make fun of myself. What are you talking about? If I can't
No,
make
but
fun of myself,
I legitimately wanted to know.
I have no idea.
Come on.
I don't. If you give me to the end of the episode, I'll get
Okay.
it. I can get it.
Okay.
I know. Okay. Now I'm just counting.
I like it. I like it. Jimbo, go.
I love how Pentagon went for some kind of lucha arm drag thing off the rope,
Right.
and Arnaz just caught him in the cutter.
Yes,
Awesome stunner.
absolutely.
It's like, oh, that was really cool.
That was really cool. That I think, that got the biggest reaction out of me until the end of the show.
Oh man.
Do you think that was planned, or do you think that he broke his arm because the Believers? You heard the Believers
that's a good
saying
point.
break his arm because he was walking out
I
of the.
can't. Come on.
Excuse you.
I can't imagine a scenario where Pentagon was not already going to do that.
Yeah, but why break his arm? Who
Why not
cares?
break
Why
his
not?
arm?
He's literally. There's been no reason for him to break anyone's arm thus far. That's his whole deal.
No, okay. I know that's his whole deal,
Uh-huh.
but it just seems like a culminative moment, and this was not that.
It's not usually though.
I don't know. Every time he's broken an arm, I felt the anticipation going up to it. This one, I guess I did in a different way. I truly think that it was a reaction.
I don't think so.
I think it's because
Really?
they kept saying he was the first one to get his arm broken,
Oh.
Right.
and then he broke it again, full circle.
Right.
Sure.
Moving on.
I don't know. Believers are apt.
They are.
If they,
They're apt pupils.
if they didn't call that, then they knew it was going to happen. Good for them.
He's absolutely. That's what it was. Exactly. It was the other way around. They knew he was going to do it.
Chicken,
That's why.
it's a chicken or the egg.
right.
So, let's just leave it at that.
Exactly. Now, next up, you talked about friends of the show. We had another friend of the show, the beautiful Brenda, accompanying Famous B, as he faced off with Tejano in the first round of Cuero Cup.
So good.
This segment made me so happy.
So good.
Because Famous B messing with Melissa is already like one of my favorite things, but him doing it in his overblown like Colonel Parker, like Texas.
Yeah.
Go on, get.
Did you hear the way he said Melissa? Melissa.
Melissa. Now Melissa.
I told you an
Melissa.
announcement from Texas.
So
Now get.
So silly.
He
But
looked like Christian Rosenberg.
all right.
Right?
All right.
Love you,
Damn.
Josh.
I'll give you that one.
Excuse me, I gotta go.
Buy his shirts at Pro Wrestling Tees.
Now-
I got
Christian
one.
Rosenberg.
Now, Famous
I got
B's
one.
Famous B's Texas accent was already good enough, but the beautiful Brenda's was about 100 times
All the
better.
crazy shit she was saying was
Man.
so great.
She is made of heaven.
She really, I would just let's just have her in every single week.
I could adopt her.
Please adopt her.
I could adopt her like she adopts all those cats.
Cats.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Holly Maui.
Oh, Holly Maui, my favorite.
I know.
But so Famous B wants to represent Tejano.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't want to fight you. I want to represent you. And beautiful Brenda's like, 4, 2, 3, get fame.
Oh yes, exactly.
So great.
So then Famous B lays down for Tejano to pin him. And I love hearing beautiful Brenda, just pin him. Just pin him.
Oh my god. It did hurt my ears.
It was good in the best way.
Oh yeah,
In the
of
best.
course.
Stryker and Vamp were not happy about this. They're like, last time we had a finger poke of doom like this, it did not end well.
Didn't end well.
And Vamp's like, yeah, that company's not in business anymore.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Oh god, good stuff.
Good stuff.
I love to
Rachel,
laugh.
what are we talking about?
Who?
The Tejano bomb, your favorite guy.
Oh, Tejano. No, what? No, remember towards the end of the for last chunk
The last
before the mid-season finale. He was growing on me.
Who Tejano
Like a
was?
Yes.
Oh, that's right, he was, wasn't he?
Like
Yes.
a gauntlet on Cage. It's just growing.
There
on
you go. It
Exactly.
just latches.
Becoming
And
part
now
of
he's
you.
growing in me.
Oh, boy.
No, yeah, I didn't mean it like that.
Phrasing.
You disgusting. You're all disgusting.
Now, I do love the idea of Tejano like going to pin him and then just going, no. I'm gonna hit at least one powerbomb tonight.
Powerbomb, I think, is my favorite move.
It's a great move,
It looks so painful.
right? And
It
you're not
is?
wrong.
Oh, it is painful?
Right.
Have you ever been bear hugged? What was a stupid question. What a dumb question. Of
By
course
an
you-
actual bear, though.
Actual bear.
Like
That's
a,
what's really crazy about it.
That was the craziest part.
God, those hurt so bad.
I think my favorite was after the match when Tejano gets out and she spanks his butt and it
Oh,
makes
yeah.
like the Pentagon chop sound, like a
That's right.
classic Foley chop.
I was looking away from my phone when that happened. I was like, what just happened?
And then she's like, so much cowboy, little rope.
Oh, baby.
Man.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
honey.
And then we get this weird vignette.
So this I don't know where this announcer came from.
It reminded me of Lifestyles of the Rich and
Oh
Famous.
yeah, what
It was
was
like,
this?
It's what I'm
was his
assuming.
name?
It's a training montage.
What I'm guessing is that it's kind of their
Robin
attempt.
Leach.
It's
That's
their.
what
It was
I
very
was
kind
like,
of.
what is
It was
that
very
guy's
kind of Robin
name?
Leach. But to me, what I got from it is it's their attempt at one of those like HBO kind of 24/7 like all access packages where it's like a
Yeah.
big like boxing fight coming
Yeah.
up. You know.
Well, that's exactly what it was. But it wasn't weird enough to be out of place.
It was so normal that it was out of place.
Well,
I thought it was-
That's it.
I thought it was something like at the end. I thought it was gonna be like promotional package paid for by Johnny Mundo.
Oh,
And
that
like
would've been
worldwide
good.
Underground.
Because it
I
was-
thought it was gonna be heavily. Like,
It was tilting
Johnny
a little
Mundo.
towards Johnny Mundo.
He's
yeah.
the American hero.
That
Right.
would've been good.
This guy, he's the face of Lucha Libre.
I did
but he's
love,
not an American
I did
hero.
love that they said Ray's waist was synonymous with gold.
I know.
Like specifically his waist.
It was
like
dainty.
I get what you're trying to say.
dainty.
It's a very weird way to put it.
His waist. When they said his waist, I was like, "Don't talk about his waist.
Don't talk about
like,
don't talk about Ray's waist.
don't be
Yeah.
rude."
That's your man.
In this promo package,
Don't be a
that's
rude.
your man.
Yeah, that is my sword man.
We want him to come back. We said we give him more swords.
More swords,
Really?
more prom pictures.
More swords. Well, we tried with the prom picture. It didn't work out.
You got some good ones.
Mm-hmm.
What was wrong with them?
They weren't what I wanted them to be.
Oh,
We have to try again.
right. That's right.
Hear that, Rey Mysterio Jr.? Do better and go on a prom with me.
Once again, another first round match. We've got Drago versus Aerostar, following the inevitable betrayal that you so gracefully
now
recapped.
he's Red Boy.
He's a red boy. He's number one red boy.
Oh, I love it. I do love that.
He's-
He looked so dope.
Very scaly.
My God, how
Okay.
good did he look?
So you notice how he has the eyes on his arms?
Yeah.
Mm. Okay,
His,
sure.
Like, armbands. I thought those were weird. And then he put,
I thought those were weird.
The end. You're right.
and then he put his fists together. And what he makes his arms go in a circle, like if he were to do a bear hug.
Whoa.
It makes it look like a
Like a
dragon's
dragon?
head.
All right.
Boy, boy, boy.
Oh, hold on. Before this main event, the band is playing, right? And they're coming back in. And the guitarist hits this bad riff, throws his guitar there, catches it, and falls down.
But he
I
was
did
like,
not catch
He was
that.
like, I'm not gonna drop
Neither
the
did
guitar.
he.
He's like, I'm not. No, he didn't drop it. He's like, I'm not gonna drop the guitar. So he went down with the guitar, and he's like, whoa, not
you
cool at all.
you suffer for your art.
We
If
were,
he
wa-
flat backed it, it would have been cool.
we were
Sure.
watching it, and I was like, Rachel, hold on, we gotta rewind that.
I was like, what? I didn't see nothing.
That was amazing.
Oh,
Right.
god damn.
But
yeah,
I didn't
his
realize
red gear is awesome.
It's very, very cool. I didn't realize until Matt Striker said it is that these guys have wrestled each other 6 times in the
Oh,
temple,
my
which is a
God.
lot. But I forget that they had a best of 7 series also.
It's like the
Oh.
chicken and
Peter Griffin.
Yeah. Just like always fighting each other.
That's the motif. It's like a really like just normal thing that happens. But
Right.
you call it a motif because it happens a lot. Cool.
Right.
Cool story again.
Hey, why did
Killing it.
You're killing
Aerostar?
the
Killing
game.
it.
Killing
Why
the
did
game.
Aerostar's mist in the face from Drago last week affect him when his mask covers his eyes?
Because his mask is his
It's mesh.
eyes.
His mask is mesh. There's mesh over the eyes.
Also, it's an extension of himself.
Also there's that.
Don't be daft.
His eyes are on the outside of his mask.
Yep. Everyone knows that.
Haven't you? It's like the guy in Pan's Labyrinth where he's got.
Or this.
I love how all of us just did that.
You can't get it unless you do the hand.
It makes a lot of sense.
Thank you, Steven. Thank you. It's good stuff.
Excuse me?
Uh-huh.
We didn't talk enough about Drago's transformation.
No, we didn't. We
What
didn't.
do you mean?
Thank you. What do you mean, what do I mean? He was blue, now he's red.
Oh.
And you got
went
it.
from one
Moving on.
side.
All right, thank you. Finally,
From
somebody
one
said
side
it.
of the tracks to the other.
I mean, it is very, I don't know, he's a scaly boy now. He's...
He's so cool looking. I mean, it looks great. And
But I
did you
think
see his
he's-
tongue?
he always has that.
Yeah, he always has that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's been too many seasons for me to not know that.
I know. I agree.
Whoa.
His weird jelly
His
jelly
weird
tongue.
jelly black tongue.
I don't think I've ever noticed it.
Come on.
I'm sure I did. I literally
great.
tried to tell you what happened last week and it didn't work. So maybe I did notice it.
Right.
You
It's
know what?
awesome when he does his intro in the ring and he sticks it out and then he like sucks it back up and then you see him go to the corner and like gives it to the referee.
I've never caught that
I like
before.
Or like he spits it in his hand. He like hands it
What
to the
an awful
referee.
noise.
I like to imagine he's like, yuck, 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 yuck.
Gross.
It's like,
Did it look gross? It felt gross.
Skinner in WWE used to use
Oh, so
black
the-
licorice
well,
as his tobacco chew.
really? I didn't know
and he'd have
that.
like a big wad.
That's smart.
And be like, oh, that chew looks gross. And now you
God,
realize like,
tobacco.
oh, it's all just like
the tobacco
black
probably
licorice.
tasted better.
I was
Ew.
gonna think that too. Oh.
Black licorice.
Oh my god, guess who I
Awful.
ate? Is spit. Guess who I ate steak with last night?
Cool.
It's Mojo.
Cool.
E3?
I ate a ribeye with him.
Cool.
It was dope. That's it. Again, end of story.
Nailed it.
It was dope.
I just picture him. I'll have that one, and he's like Rocky in the freezer.
You know what? He's actually very particular about his meat.
Oh, is he?
He is. He told me about. Oh, buddy. he told me about how if there's like a fat content, marble stuff, and then like medium for that, but medium rare for that, and for sure. And then char. Could you char it?
I like that part. I like that as your Samoa Joe impression.
Could you char it?
Could you try?
Thanks.
Thank you.
That's my impression of him.
Like the
Thanks.
Telemundo actress?
Thanks.
Shark? No, who am I thinking? of?
Who?
Are you talking about the? Coochie.
Yeah.
Charo?
Charo.
Oh God.
I love
Can
her.
you charo my steak?
Could you char my?
That popped Rachel's pants. I'm excited about that. That's good.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
There's a
I
reference.
couldn't think of- It's somebody saying, could you char my steak? And then holding up the steak in front of the table. It's like, could you
All
We're
right.
going to dinner right now.
That's pretty good.
I'm
That's
crying.
pretty good. Where's Mark Donica? Can we put that on a shirt, Mark?
Oh my god.
Can you char my steak?
Coochie. That's so dumb.
So stupid.
Oh god. Okay, we're fine. Oh god.
Oh boy.
I'm never gonna not say that now.
I'm
This is
so
the rest of my life.
I'm so happy.
I'm sorry, future husband.
I'm so happy you told that story.
Whew, I know, because before it wasn't going anywhere.
No, I really.
I know.
It was dying to slow down.
I was like excited about it, and then finally something happened.
Oh man.
What are we talking about?
Oh, we're talking about Drago and Aerostar.
No,
I realized in this match that Aerostar wrestles like if you were to button mash a video game.
That's a good way to
He's
put
just
it.
like running and jumping off things and just doing moves for
he's
no
wrestling
reason.
the way I've been playing Injustice lately.
Yeah,
Just
it's the way I play Tekken. It's just
Exactly. Especially if you're Eddie Gordo. Just
Yeah.
all these flip
Like
kicks
yeah,
over.
or like why are you jumping off the rope to spin around and then kick the guy? Like what are you doing?
Because Lucha Libre.
Yeah, because he wants to.
because have you
Exactly.
seen his mask? He's got to be fancy.
He's a fancy boy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I see you. Somebody needs to write fan fiction. Like, what's going on here?
Lucha Underground Foundation.
Yeah, but like only about the things
But
that we say.
only our like
Yeah.
headcanon with like charred steaks and eyeball hands.
Yes.
You got it.
Yes.
I love how at one point Vamp's like, oh, he's like so-and-so in the Jungle Book. He's just stalking his prey. And Matt Stryker's like, you read the Jungle Book?
Of course he does.
Of course.
Who doesn't?
No, you know.
I like
And then
Stryker.
Aerostar dives headfirst into the front seat.
Oh boy.
That was. I don't think that was on purpose.
No, I don't think so.
Thank God that dude got out of his chair to go to the bathroom or something.
I know.
Otherwise he would have been dead.
Oh my God! Face first.
Right.
That looked so bad.
It was pretty rough.
I hope he's okay. Oh,
Yeah.
well, he is okay.
Like that
I
is
mean,
like
we know this
bottom
season.
line, or basically like endorphin wrestling at that point.
Oh,
It's just
endorphin
like-
wrestling.
It's like, oh, I'm just gonna do this.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, that's what happened.
I'm just gonna do
Okay.
3 backflips off a ladder into the chair.
I'm just gonna do it.
I'm just gonna do it.
See what happens.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
do it. What's the worst thing that can happen?
What was he trying to do when he did that? You don't know?
Fly back to the past.
That's what it was. It was like a Superman. If he went fast enough, time would go
He can
backwards.
save.
Maybe he
can save
forgot
her
his
from
He
like,
could
Niagara
save
Falls.
Drago from turning.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
that like flying squirrel costume?
Yeah.
Maybe he was supposed to have that, and it's
With like
sabotage.
the little wingsuit.
He's
Yeah.
gonna turn into a Silverhawk out of nowhere.
It's a sabotage. I smell a sabotage.
You got it.
Yeah.
Listen, all of y'all.
It's a sabotage.
But of course, Drago and Aerostar, they used to be BFFs. So Aerostar he tried to use his own move against him.
The first time I was like, okay.
That ain't gonna
the
happen.
second time I'm like, really, dude? And then the third time, of course you're not gonna
Nope.
get. He knows how to do the move,
Nope.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be like Drago trying to do weird jumps off the second rope.
No.
Right.
Like that's his department.
No, everyone's
man.
got their own. Stay in
Stay in
your
your
lane.
lane.
That's like Drago jumping into chairs.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that?
That's why-
Yeah,
you do that?
someone would have definitely died. They would have been impaled with
Oh
one
my
of those
God.
horns.
God, imagine if he did it with the jelly tongue.
That's
Blue.
actually like a really good point. Like when he does high risk stuff, does he just get impaled?
It's high risk for both of them.
Oh, okay.
It's risky for everyone involved.
Yeah, risky business. He took off
Now I'm
his
just
pants,
imagining it the slopes.
but still with the horns on.
Right, there
Yeah.
you go. Thanks, Steven.
That'd be cool.
He's
So-
got the glasses.
The glasses over the mask.
And his little white contacts.
So, Drago beats Aerostar. He advances to the second round of the Queto Cup.
Yes.
But let's talk about Cage.
Wait,
paying-
you forgot the part where at the end Drago, Cobra Boom tells him to do something, and he's like, "No thanks."
Oh, he tells him to finish. She tells him to finish Aerostar. Doesn't he? Doesn't he do something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
He does this weird. He like pulls him in. I'm like, oh, he's gonna do Cop Killer or some kind of crazy new move we haven't seen. And he like weirdly lifts him up and he does like a reverse
Oh, yeah.
Alabama
Oh, it's
slam,
almost. Yeah. He did,
where
didn't he?
he's like face first.
That was a little weird.
Yeah.
It was a little weird.
Okay.
It was,
All right.
Not as
Okay.
cool as just flipping DDT.
No,
or
exactly.
All the other
if you're
crazy
gonna tell
shit
someone
he
to
does,
finish
you know?
him,
Finish him.
Finish him.
Well, it was so stupid. It seemed not stupid, but it was so like it seemed intentional. Like it seemed like he was being resistant.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's how I read it.
Right. He was kind of trying to take it easy on him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It
Okay.
feels like he has his own interest in mind as opposed to the interests of the reptilians.
Right. Dragon's got to eat.
Drag's got a drag.
He's a drag
Yeah.
queen.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, bless.
cool. Oh, bless. Bless his little heart. Right? Okay.
Right.
Cage, though.
Cage.
At bar wrestling.
We- huh?
At bar wrestling, I talked to Luchasaurus.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
did.
yeah, Austin, yeah.
And
V-bar.
he was talking about this new shirt idea he has called Green Lives Matter.
Okay, that's all right.
That's a sticky one.
Oh, I get it because he's a lizard.
Yes. I mean, obviously.
slippery little
No, he's
snake.
just really, he's a snake.
He's a snake.
Slippery
Slippery
snake.
snake.
No, he's just really sick. He's really nauseous all the time.
I'm nauseous.
Because he's green?
Right.
Like the emoji.
Like the emoji movie.
Yeah. Yikes.
So let's talk about Cage. Talk about Cage visiting Councilman Delgado
Yeah.
Oh,
with
man.
with the gauntlet.
Lorendo.
So Delgado,
You think you'd get attention just walking around the streets with that thing?
I mean, you're already getting enough attention if you're Cage.
Yeah.
Much
You look
less,
like you're about
So
to rip
big.
open.
much less with a knight's gauntlet on your arm. You know, no
Yeah.
big deal. No big,
No
deal.
big deal.
And the Wolverine chops. It's fine. You know
Yeah.
what?
He grew it out. Don't be dumb. Grew out his beard.
Mm-hmm.
So doesn't have those
He didn't have
anymore.
a full beard.
He was trying. He was getting
He
there.
was doing his very best.
He was getting there. Nothing like you.
Now,
Who are you?
number 1 and 2 beer boys.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not saying who's who.
No, it's a dead heat. So, Cage visits Councilman Delgado. They're talking about this gauntlet.
My dad keeps talking. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's,
Okay.
it's totally fine. It adds flavor to the episode.
Okay, good. like we're in a studio or something.
So, I keep getting distracted because I keep thinking about where this segment went at the end. But Councilman Delgado, he's talking about the power of the gauntlet and says, you know, soon you'll be more powerful than you ever thought imaginable. And Cage does not like being controlled. You know, he doesn't like being.
Can't tie him down.
You can't tie him down. You can't.
No.
He's a free pony.
Because he's as free as a bird.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
it. So
Beautiful.
the gauntlet overtakes him, he slams Councilman Legato up against the wall by the throat.
And then what happens?
And then he kind of apologizes and he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me."
And then what happens?
Well, you know what he said to make him slam him against the wall.
Well, what? Okay, wait.
He's all pretty soon. All that lifting weights and all those protein drinks.
Protein drinks, right?
Will actually matter.
That's some shady business.
That was the first thing. That was the first thing that set him off. That got him a little slam against the wall with the against his throat.
He took him to Slam Town.
And he did take him to Slam Town, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Welcome
sure
to
did.
Slam Town.
I think that Cage might be the new governor of Slam Town.
The governor. So
Yeah.
so after that, he says, "I'm sorry, don't know what came over me."
And then what happened?
And Councilman Legato says, "It's okay. You're still thinking like a man."
And then what happened?
And as soon as he said the word "man," I'm like, "Oh."
You were like, repairman,
You're done.
man. All that.
But he's not that.
But
What
no,
is he?
he's said on many occasions
That he's not
that
a man.
that's not what he is.
He's a machine, Jimbo. Don't you dare call him a
So
man.
he, with the gauntlet, he punches Delgado's head off of his body.
That's right, he does.
It explodes, and his eyeball goes flying across the room. What is happening?
See, I thought he
Glory,
punched
hallelujah.
through his like chest, and that was his heart. He crumbled. But then when he walks out and he steps on his eyeball, and you see him laying on the ground, and you see like half of his face is gone. I was like, oh, he done wrecked his shot.
Yep.
Oh, I guess
Yep.
we're not going to be seeing him anymore.
No
See,
more,
okay.
no more Renegade.
I don't think so.
No,
I
you don't think so?
I
Okay.
think he'll be back.
How do you come back from that?
Like Cyborg, $6 million man style. We can rebuild him,
With just his
Whoa.
head.
and like
We can rebuild his head. The rest of him
he's like
is
Quang.
okay.
It's okay.
He's like Quang. He just has the brain in a giant guy's belly.
Oh, Krang?
Yeah.
Krang was Sammy
Sorry,
Omega.
Omega and Dr. E.
Fucking nerds.
Krang had a little brain. You got it. Scratch that.
Oh.
Reverse it.
Oh, gross. Why are you still wearing that?
I didn't know I was wearing it
You
until
really?
I
I
saw
was
it.
gonna bring it up to you.
No big
earlier.
deal. I just go to events and stuff.
Oh, have you heard of them? Parties? I'm invited to them.
This is what.
Excuse me. Media?
This is my charo steak.
Yeah.
Access.
I thought it said Media Hospital.
It says Media Hospital. It's where we go and fix our camera.
That's fair.
It's cute.
That's fair. It's cute little hospital.
So he steps on his eyeball.
He steps on his eyeball.
That's so dope.
I think he'll be back
He
as a
says,
cyborg.
yeah, so he explodes his head. He says, in a very scary robot voice, "I'm not a man, I'm a machine." Which
Just
is,
like that. I'm
it's
not
just-
a man, I'm a machine.
I'm a machine.
I'm not. I don't want to blow up your spot
I
here.
don't
but
want to, I'm just saying, you might have said,
not a man, I'm a
you
machine.
might have said I'm thinking like a man. I'm going to go ahead and correct you.
It's embarrassing.
No.
So embarrassing for both of them, right?
For both of them.
It really is.
So yeah, it was pretty wild. It was pretty wild. We haven't seen someone get their head destroyed since Bale got his head eaten by Matanza.
R.I.P.
Oh.
Bale.
R.I.P. Bale. Pour one out.
Okay. That was such a good catch.
That I want to get animation of. So yeah, pretty crazy show.
You know, just another night in the
we
temple,
really
guys.
only
I know.
got like some straight up matches, and then in like an HBO fight package,
Yeah.
and then someone getting their head exploded.
What a fun one.
It was a fun one.
They're also doing that. I don't know why they do this. Why does anybody ever do this? All wrestling promotions do
What's
this.
that?
They take out like 15-second spots in the commercials, and they're like, Taya, heard of her? Famous B, heard of him? Rey
Right.
Mysterio, remember?
Remember?
Like, why do they do? Yeah, we're watching the show.
Right.
I remember.
You got me.
Yeah.
I
Why
really
do they
liked
do
it
that?
when they introduced the Worldwide Underground, though.
Yeah.
I thought
That's
that
pretty
one-
good.
I thought that one was
That's
really
pretty good. Oh, PJ Black, get well, PJ Black.
Oh, what happened?
Oh man, he had a real bad base jumping accident.
Shut up.
Not to bring the room down, but he's
You know,
it was,
that's what happens when you're the Darewolf.
it was pretty bad. I know, right?
Should stop there. He should start being the care wolf. Start taking
All
care
right,
of himself.
bless.
Bless him.
Thank
you.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
In an interview he did on High Spots, I think, he talks about, oh man, I really wanted to impress Vince McMahon, so I went and did all these crazy things like doing a backflip off a motorcycle and base jumping. And
Oh, yeah.
I shot this bad ass video and I gave it to Vince, and Vince was like, wow, I didn't know you could juggle.
That's fair. That's fair.
Vince.
But yeah, so yeah, get well soon, PJ Black.
Get well soon.
It was a bad accident. I heard he lost a finger. Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
gotta
hold on.
know.
Before
Find
we go,
out.
Get well
speaking
soon.
of Mundo and Taya getting married,
Yeah.
you think that's going to play out into the temple? And we're going to see
No.
them get married in the temple?
I don't, because we just saw their first kiss last episode, and it's been.
That was another thing I wanted
That's a
to
good
bring
point.
up.
It might be like 2 or 3 seasons in
You
the
think
future.
Seriously.
Mundo had been holding this ring to propose after their first kiss aired,
Aw.
and then they took this hiatus, and he just been waiting
That's
for months to propose.
hilarious.
He planned like a really romantic trip to Belize, and he's like, I
can't do it
this
until
is
we
the
can."
place. I can't. I want to Instagram it, but I can't. Oh man.
Oh
Things
man.
to think about that we're going to have to ask them
Things to
when they
think
come
about.
in.
Things to think about. What an episode this was.
What a fun one.
A lot of straight up wrestling and then some really wacky stuff at the
What a
end.
crazy episode
What's
we
gonna
had
happen
together.
next week?
I know. What is
know,
going to
I
happen
missed
next
you.
week? Rachel, you tell us.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen next week.
Is this the pre-cap for the
This is
recap?
The
This is the
pre-cap.
recap.
Rachel's precaps.
This is my pre-cap for the recap.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen next week is pretty obvious to me.
Mm-hmm.
Dario and Brenda are gonna do an escape room together.
God. If only. If only.
Oh,
And she
my
kills
God.
it.
She kills it.
She's amazing
She
at
opens
it.
the box. They're cats.
Dario just moves in.
I like
He's
it.
like,
escape
this
room-
is mine
The
now.
escape
Now-
room is really his office. He's
Now-
like, I've been here the entire
Now I just
time.
want an escape room designed like Dario's office. That's what I want. Well, guys,
in my ear.
thank you so much, as always, and thank you to Rachel's parents.
Yeah.
You guys are
Thanks,
incredible.
Dad.
Guys, where can they find you online? Real quick.
Find me on Twitter at Jimbo in the Booth.
Me now?
Yes,
oh,
you.
Twitter, Instagram at Rachel Sam Evans or Rachel Sam Vans, depends on how your brain works. Also, I know. And also www.youtube.com/snarl.
Yes, the www part's very important.
I'm announcing something for the first time ever. We are in 3 weeks. Oh, you're so rude. I'll wait. I'll wait.
What is it?
We're launching in 3 weeks. We're launching a gaming channel called Slaytrix.
All right, that's pretty dope.
Mic drop.
Don't you dare. Guys, you can find me on all forms of social media at Ty Matthews PMA. If you're in Hollywood this Saturday, come see me wrestle. We'll be wrestling inside Meltdown Comics. It's going to be so much fun. If you're on iTunes, download, comment, review, subscribe, rate. 5 stars would be nasty. If you're on YouTube, leave us a comment, leave us a thumbs up, tweet us, Instagram us, all that stuff. Let's talk about Councilman Delgado getting his head exploded. Until next week, Viva la Lucha!
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.